Hello, in this video we're going to look at painting. Love it. What you're going to need is a canvas instead of our paper. You can get these from any stores really. A pencil to draw the outline. Some brushes. Again, they don't need to be expensive, just a little range of brushes here. And instead of a palette, which you can use if you like, but you don't need to, I like to use a paper plate. I can splurge my paint on and give it a little mix for washes along with the water. So we're going to give a landscape painting a try, and I'm going to ask Mel to come in and we'll get started.
Hello.
Hello.
Move your tea before I spill it.
Thank you. Right, landscapes.
Okay. Where do we start?
A lot of people get a bit scared thinking, landscape, that's a lot to fit in. Doesn't have to be difficult at all. Take a pencil.
Okay.
And remember, hold it nice and loose. And a good starting point is to have, I like to put a road in or a river.
Okay.
So take your pencil, come up to about here, and I'm just going to do a very loose S shape, like that.
Okay.
Give it a try. Excellent. We're going to repeat that, a bit like with the branches on a tree, where we draw a parallel. We're going to start at the point and come down, broadening that line as we go to there. Very good.
Yeah.
So we've got our S shape, which could be a river or a road or a lane. Then we're looking at splitting up the remaining part of the canvas. Think of it like a patchwork quilt.
It's looking
So
good
with-
already.
Well, just a few marks, we've already got, you know, the basis of a good
Yeah.
landscape. So we're making fields. Another line. Just from simple shapes we're building up a nice picture.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go along here, I think. We start adding more detail now. So you might want some trees. We're not going to draw a tree in detail because it's literally too far away.
Yeah.
So I would suggest thinking back to the tree video, just little lines, just hints of where the tree might be. Start with your trunk and then you just need a few marks.
See, I wouldn't know how to do any of this if I wasn't, watching you do it. But it's, once when you know how, it's simple, isn't it?
Well, that's it. It's like anything really, isn't it? Practice. Right, we've got our patchwork laid out. We've put some trees in. Hedgerow, little arcs to give an idea when we're painting later on of what that might be.
Okay.
I'm going to pop some there. Lovely.
Okay.
Right, next step, we're going to put some detail in each field.
Okay.
So for me, I'm going to take this pencil and I'm just going to draw lines across this field. Not only will the pattern distinguish each field from the other, the colour will as well. Excellent.
Okay.
This one, I'm going to put some wiggles in.
Oh, that was
So
true.
really we're just creating little windows. I find if you start, like with anything really, with a simple shape, you might have zigzags in this field. You might want to change it up a little bit to a bit of crosshatch in this one. So we've got our zigzags, we've got circles. What's different to that? Well, I'm going to go on an angle to create some interest there.
See, it is easier when you're watching somebody else do it, I guess. As time goes on, you get more confident.
Exactly. That's looking good. So we filled our canvas up with different shapes, and that's all they are really, shapes that come together to make a landscape painting. Take a brush.
Any brush?
Yeah, go for it. A little bit of water. Now I like to lay my paints out on a plate like this. I keep them separated slightly. I'm going to start with the sky. I like to put a little bit of water on.
Okay.
That's good. And then we'll mix the sky up. So I bring the paint into the space. As there's two of us, I'll do a little more. Mostly white and a touch of blue. Of course, if we did it the other way round, you would need an awful lot of white. Dab it in and just mix gently. Need a little more, so I'll take it from the edge of the blue. That way I've got the pure blue for other parts of the painting. And a touch more. Now you don't have to mix it into a flat colour like these. I like to leave some streaks in there, and then we just simply brush it on. Now the water will help glide that paint along. Remembering that the pencil marks were just guides to start with, and if you leave, as you're painting, if there's a little bit of white canvas, just leave it, because they'll look like clouds. Go along the horizon with that one.
On top of the
Yeah,
hill,
just give one stripe along. So we're going to get some of that darker blue coming out. That's it. Roll that brush. There we are.
Lovely.
So we've got a bit of a graduation in that now. Looks good, looks better than mine. In the water with the brush will allow it to flow easier. We're using acrylic paints today, just because they're very versatile. You can use them like a watercolour, as Mel's done with the sky, or you can use them straight out, nice and thick. When you're finished, all you need to do is give them a wash in the sink. I like to scrub my round in the plug hole. Gives it a good job. When you're colouring, I suppose we're using this like a colouring book. Don't worry about going over the lines, because we're adding paint next to paint, and we're always going to have a little line, a little overlap. That doesn't matter, we can tidy it up right at the end. Next step is to colour in our fields.
Okay.
I want this to be a fun, bright, colourful picture. We don't have to match what's happening outside at the moment. Autumnal, wintry, it's all a bit brown. Put your brush down, pick a new one up, and let's get creative with the colour. Although I've put my hedge area in, that's just reminding me really where I am, so get your paint on and brush it on there like that. You can spread it flat if you like, or you can scoop up more and you can really play with that texture by dabbing the brush. Stippling motion, but I found that it's covered my lines up too much, so what I do is spin the brush round and just scratch into the canvas surface, and it also gives some nice texture. And then we've got some movement of colour. Just bring it up gently to the edge. You can even go over slightly. You need to bear in mind as we're filling those shapes with different colours. There we are.
Okay.
And make it, as we have the ability to create a very pop art like bright, colourful painting.
Yeah.
So it is good advice really, just to take your time, have a little look. Good drawing and good painting is about seeing. When you really look at something, you'd be surprised at how different it looks, or that you haven't noticed something in that way before. I think it's important to give yourself time. I like to have music playing most of the day, whatever I'm doing. Let's get in here. I'm going to take a bit of both and see how that works.
I guess we've all got to start somewhere, haven't we? So for some people watching at home, this might be the first time they've painted, or you know, they haven't painted for years like me. So just getting your confidence back up, and I guess, you know, hopefully with the aim of coming along to one of your classes.
Yeah, come along. Try these at home by all means. That's what the videos are intended for. And if you enjoy it, or you have any questions, and you want to develop your skills, or maybe try a nice big canvas, get in touch and come along. Like a lot of things, it's all about the practice. And hopefully, a lot of people tell me that they're worried about getting started with art again because it's been such a long time since they've done it. I haven't done any art since school. But with just some basic steps, I think you can get right back into it. I think everybody's got a level of creativity. It's just finding out what that is and what you like. It's looking good. Yeah, I like the texture.
So you can go over with different colours?
Yeah, when you've got your base colours down,
okay,
you can add some pattern again. Red paint straight on top of this turquoise colour, and you just twist like this to make a circle. And they could represent flowers or anything really.
Just looks nice, isn't it, watching it all come together?
Yeah,
From just, you know, pencil on a canvas.
that's it.
Now it's all these lovely colours coming through.
And it's really easy to do. It's just, and because I've got lots of colours going on, I think I'm going to take a little green. We've already touched on the one technique, a bit of stippling. I'm going to do the same here. So rather than paint it or worry about staying in between these lines, I'm just going over the top. So I'm overlapping. Got a nice blob there, and it's about lifting it over, pick a texture up, put it here.
Like we don't have to use, you know, just the greens and bring in as nice turquoises to express yourself, really, isn't it?
Exactly. Like I said, out the window at the moment it's all pretty brown. So whilst we've got that hedge colour, if you like, I think it'd be nice to echo that in the trees at the top.
Okay.
Top. One dab at the top, maybe two underneath, and then three at the bottom. We'll give it a bit of green. I'm going to pop one here in the corner. Put one dab at the top, followed by two, and then three. But don't think about it too much. This tree is a long way away. And we'd have some hedges here as well in the background. So just with the paint that I've got left, I'm coming down, give us a bit of shrubbery.
Yeah, I think I'm happy with mine, thank you.
Looks good. Well done.
Cool.
Here we are then. I think that'll do as well.
There we are.
So this is just one way of getting started, one way of painting a landscape. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't be too scared to give it a go. Have some fun.
See you guys soon.